My name is Father Edward Schoellmann. I was ordained in 1965, and now I'm in a place called Wanhuzi, in a parish called Wanhuzi, but I'm in what is an outstation of Wanhuzi, which is a place called Bukundi. It's a town of a mixture of many different people from different parts of Tanzania. Now, basically, the work that I try to do here, I'm trying to develop a compound, and also to develop the surrounding areas. We have a town here, it's called Bukundi, and I would say there's probably about 2,000 people here from all over Tanzania. There are Chaga people, there are Nyamwezi people, there are people from Mbeya, and all these different parts of Tanzania. They live here, and they say they come here because there's commerce. They say there's money here. That's their simple way of saying it. Now, usually, what I do, I usually walk around the town and I talk to the different people. Women who have their little restaurant or shopkeepers and so forth. And people sit around in the evening, so it is a good chance to sit around and talk with them. I have 8 major outstations that I go to on Sunday. And what I do, I have a main mass here at the main church. I built a church, and then I have what I call a sister's house, a parish house, not finished, and some other buildings for people a place to have classes for women and for children. And on a Sunday, just as an example, on a Sunday, I would have Mass at the main place here. And then I would go out to an outstation and have Mass at the outstation, meet the people there, take care of whatever problems they might have in relationship to baptism. Really very institutional type of work. And then after we would be finished with Mass, I would greet the people outside, talk to them, and then many times they ask me to stay and eat. But that's kind of common among the people. They ask you to stay and eat. So you stay and you eat with them, and you finish up maybe at around 3:30 in the afternoon, and stay and talk with them for a while, and then return back to the Central Mission. Now at the Central Mission, then here in this particular case, I have a bunch of students who are staying here. We're trying to develop some kind of a program whereby people who are not in the main official programs for education, that some kind of way I will be able to provide education for them. Now, because there are no roads in the area, during the dry season it's okay. During the dry season there are cow trails and there's bicycle trails, and there's also people who do small businesses. They have pickups and they run back and forth. So there's a trail usually that goes from town to town. But during the rainy season it's very difficult. The outstations are usually about 10 miles apart, something like that. And in this particular case, like this Sunday, we went to a place, and it's about 20 miles. So we had Mass there, and then we had to go, and actually it was all right, but people cultivate across the road. They plow the road up because it runs through your field, so they plow it up. So we went through plowed fields, and then we came to the river, and all along I dread that river because I was caught in that river, and I don't know how many times it has stopped me when there's rains up in the mountains. You know, you come to the river, there it is, big waves, 2 feet high, 3 feet high, the water just racing along. And the riverbed itself must be as wide as a football field, perhaps even wider, sand bed. And sometimes you come to the river and it looks okay, but because mud and sand is squashy, and if you don't check it out and walk through, you go driving through and all thump, and your car's sitting on the frame. I have told the people, I always find it hard to describe it in Swahili, but I tell the people here that culturally and lifestyle, you have passed the mud block stage. You need to start thinking of having a concrete block church. People have no reason to dress up in their good clothes, and I think church is one of those things that provides a chance for the women to get dressed up. So they should have a nice concrete floor, and they should have a nice building. So I tell them that they should be putting up concrete block churches now, and trying to get the finances to go ahead and put it up. And we have 8 major outstations, and we have 5 of these churches that are in varying stages. The church and the community of the church provides an opportunity for young people to come together and sing. So there's always an intense amount of singing. And many times, if we have to go to another outstation, we're like this, and the people sing and sing and sing and sing and sing, and they keep singing, and really very beautiful. Sometimes when you're in a rush, you kind of wish that they'd stop at verse 24 instead of going all the way to 30.